Yo, 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 what's going on? This is Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, tbkc, and all that sweet, beautiful, wonderful shit. Um, Many people keep saying, well, what are you going to do? I'm going to tell you what I plan on implementing. And by the way, if I didn't mention it on it earlier, I had a great Zoom meeting yesterday. More progress than I've made in the last 7 years as far as getting this thing off the ground. We are charging towards that. It is what it is. Some of the things that I think every registry should implement, but I will be implementing it, is mandatory DNA testing. And that's just to, validate who your dog is and having a profile that this is the actual dog that's being bred. The next thing is it's going to be a cardiovascular testing and certification through a certain organization. I'll talk more about that later, but we want to make sure that the heart, the lungs, and the cardiovascular system is good. At a later date, within the next 18 months from the time we reopen, we will be mandating x-rays on the hips, elbows, and making sure that the joints are good on the dogs. This is the first process to us making a healthier breed. Eventually we will move towards more temperament testing, and we will start off with the temperament testing earlier with the XL breed, since they tend to have more problems. But if temperament issues are identified at a show, your dog can be rejected for breeding purposes. We want to get back to the essence of breeding, not just people throwing any old dogs together and calling themselves breeders. We don't care about numbers. We won't care about numbers. We want to push the American Bully to the same level as some of the other dogs that do all the mandatory testing and make sure that their dogs are on point. Quality comes from a litany of things, and not just your hype or how much you can pay Google or Facebook to make your ads. Our goal is to push, and eventually get to the point to where we have some of the best dogs in the world by quality, not by height. I can't tell you guys any more simple that this is not a bulldog breed. It's a pit bull on steroids breed. We will hold it against you if your dog looks like a bulldog. We will hold it against you if your dog carries certain bulldog traits. It's not that we're saying you're a horrible person, but at the end of the day, this breed was created for a certain look, and that look has to be validated, and it has to be now nurtured and pushed forward to a point that people remember what that look is, because right now the American Bully breed is vastly turning into an oldie or some kind of bulldog mix, and that just shouldn't be it, because if we continue to allow this within the next couple of years, there'll be no real American Bully breed. There'll just be Brahma Bulls and American Bulldog mixes and different things like that representing as American Bullies. But shout out to all the great breeders who are continuing to keep the traditional American Bully look and elevating it by putting more and more mass on the dogs, but keeping their health and their conformation. This is the science of it. Everybody else has failed. I hate to tell you this. You failed. If you're breeding heart murmurs, if you're breeding bad feet, if you're breeding bad hips, if you're breeding dogs that have tons of wrinkles, if you're all of these things, you have failed the breed and you have failed our community. But until next time, yeah, God bless y'all. OH, somewhere somebody saying IO.